Are you guys ready for ultimate audio clarity? Clarity. Are you guys ready to hear my voice without any room noise and interruption? Hypothetically, and while collecting, you think about these things often, but if I had to choose two watches to keep out of my collection for the rest of my life right now, which watches would I choose? Over the last few years, I've managed to collect around 12-ish watches, and I don't know if you're like this, but oftentimes I think, am I going to keep all of these for the rest of my life? As collectors, there are so many reasons why, whether it's emotional or calculative, impulse or premeditated. To be completely honest, all of it is a bit unnecessary, but you can't be a collector of anything and an existentialist. I've always been a fan of two-tone, and I've always been a fan of not caring about trends and what other people think. Sometimes I kind of like it more when people hate on my style because it indicates that I'm doing something right, at least for me. Steel and gold, in my opinion, is one of the most versatile combinations that you can pair up with any outfit, and in every case, it's a statement. That's not a pun. But it has to be done right. You can't like steel and gold a fossil. Sorry. I feel like a steel and gold watch requires some heritage and prestige behind it. There are at least 3 different combinations of 2-watch collections that I can choose from my existing collection right now, but this first one to me packs the most potency and meaning. The Datejust being my OG grail from before I even knew about calibers and lug widths, and the Tudor Black Bay S&G, my first grail I lusted over after learning about calibers and lug widths, etc. I spoke briefly about this Black Bay reference in my State of the Collection 2023 video, but in summary, it's a Black Bay body with a MT5612 Pelagos movement, reference number 79733 in 41mm. It's a chip off the old Tudor Submariner block, gorgeous aesthetic, and amazing construction. The Datejust needs no introduction. My particular reference is the 16233 with a U serial, 1997-ish, with hollow center links and end links. This particular reference has a fluted bezel and diamond baguette indices, 36mm oyster case, and the caliber 3135 on the inside. My reference comes with a sapphire crystal, which is what I always prefer on every watch. There is an ongoing conversation centered around the bracelet. My bracelet has hollow links in the center of the Jubilee with a stamped clasp. It feels cheap, to be honest, but while I'm wearing it, it's actually quite light and really comfortable. By far the most comfortable bracelet on any of the watches that I own. There's a solace that comes with this thought of never having to look at another watch again. Psych. Just playing. But for the sake of this essay, I'm creating an alternative reality where this is the case. In all honesty, I know a Datejust and Black Bay is a pretty boring combination, but looking past the hard exterior, what we find are timeless watches. It's hard to deny the iconic status of the Datejust, and with the Tudor, the Black Bay is now moving into timeless icon status, if not already achieving that level. I know lots of luxury watch collectors that wear their 58s as their daily. When the Black Bay becomes the seasoned collector's beater, that's an achievement only a few get to unlock in a lifetime. Or the most pompous flex. These two watches for me hit 2 very important case sizes that work out perfect for all situations. The Datejust with its 36mm case for more of those dressy moments, and the Black Bay with its 41mm case for more of that tool watch aesthetic. I feel good dressing down the Datejust when I need to, and for travel I feel comfortable wearing the Black Bay with a suit when I don't feel like traveling with another watch. The DJ will always stay on its Jubilee, while the Black Bay I feel is a strap monster and fits well with all different strap options. Two watches that hit every point on the spectrum that I can wear for every occasion. I'm the type of person that always likes to stay on schedule, so accuracy is important to me. Both of these movements, the caliber 3135 and the MT 5612, are chronometer certified, and throughout my journey with these watches, they are both really about that 1 to 2 second off perfect time life. Both of these watches use precious metals in their construction now. This may not mean a lot to some, but to me this elevates their presence and overall experience. On the topic of legacy and the potential of passing something down to the next generation, I think any watch that means something and has a good story is a great heirloom. But for me, I was passed down something with gold, and it means a lot that I'm able to do it too, but in my own way with my own style attached to the story. On the topic of legacy, both of these brands hold some of the highest levels of heritage in the game. Rolex is a household name and is a brand synonymous with achievement and success. Regardless of where you land on the spectrum, there is no denying the fact that owning a Rolex means something, whether you're a collector or not. Tudor is definitely a lesser known brand comparatively, but amongst enthusiasts it packs just as powerful of a punch. Tudor's lineup of recent time is filled with bangers and leaves fans of the brand always wanting more, maybe a little less of the Black Bay to be honest, but either way, I think Tudor has earned its place and created its own lane. Some of you might think, why not go for a Submariner instead of a Black Bay? I think about this too. I mean, owning a two-tone sub would be amazing and also expensive. But I also think it could potentially dilute the story a bit. For me, Tudor represents grit. It represents working class professionals, which I am very much still to this day. I mean, to be completely honest, when I step out sporting my Rolex, I'm stepping out of a Hyundai or a Chrysler, so it's just really regular over here. I also got the Rolex because plainly speaking, it's just what I wanted since I was a kid. It's an homage that connects my past self with my future self, and to be completely honest, it just brings me joy. The Tudor represents a robust lifestyle, and to other watch nerds, it's a great opportunity to let them know that I'm in the know. People that know and fall in love with Tudor have a connection, and usually the conversations go into much more meaningful places. I've experienced this. The most poetic thing about this two-watch collection of mine is getting to say the shield protects the crown. My Tudor Black Bay for everyday form and function, and the Rolex for special occasions, or when I want to flex a bit when I'm out with my girl. It's so weird hearing my voice this close, but it's kind of cool. I have this set up because I'm about to start filming a podcast with my wife. She has a life coaching business, and we're filming her coaching me through me creating this channel, which has been something I've been focusing on almost too much since last August of 2023. I hit 1,000 subscribers. That means so much to me. I appreciate each and every one of you, especially the people that comment and like leave feedback, tell me a little bit about themselves and their story. That gets me going. I love it. I love hearing from you guys and gals. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is John, and I'm all about vintage inspired. I try to live a vintage inspired lifestyle, hence the futuristic vintage. That was my stomach, if you could hear it. It's gone. Anyway, this is your first time here. Please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Let me know what you think. What are your 2-watch collections that you would love to have or that you own currently? Is a 2-watch collection even possible? Do you like steel and gold? Do you hate steel and gold? I personally love steel and gold. I love two-tone. Either way, please drop comments down below. We'd love to hear from you. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.